Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Julia.
Fans.
Ceiling fan.
Window fan.
The really big fans that they have in warehouses.
A paper handheld fan.
A box fan.
You're all doing great, but
Ceiling
unfortunately,
fan.
you're all wrong.
Uh-huh.
You're all 100% wrong. I'm talking about fans of media.
Oh, like one of those
Ah.
handheld paper fans with like a Naruto character.
Is
on it.
baseball media?
No. Baseball does not count as entertainment.
Baseball's not media or
You
entertainment.
heard it here.
Sometimes people watch shows and they really like them. And
Yeah.
they say, I want more of this.
But not
it doesn't
baseball.
exist.
Yeah,
And
not
so-
baseball.
Not
Is
baseball.
there baseball fanfic?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer
So
do
to.
wanna
these
know.
people go
There
online and they write their own fiction.
There
Fan
is.
fiction.
Is
I've seen
Angels
it.
in the Outfield baseball fanfic?
Angels in the Outfield is a movie.
That's
Right.
not baseball.
Oh.
Movies are not movie does not equal baseball.
But what if they play baseball in the movie?
This has got to be one of the worst intros. Top 10 worst intros of 2025 just dropped.
yeah.
Put this one in there. Get it in there running.
I see Julia's looking something up.
Uh-huh.
I have to get the suggestion out first.
Okay.
You can't be doing all
Stop.
this
What the
shit.
fuck is stopping you?
it.
Everyone.
Do it.
It's like a great
Baseball.
wind is blowing against me from a lot of fans.
Go ahead.
Baseball.
We got a suggestion in the Drawfee Patreon Discord
From a fan?
from a fan.
Do you think they
Whoa.
like baseball?
That remains to be seen. I'm sure we'll find out after this episode goes up.
Let us know.
Madison.jpg said, randomly generate AO3 tags and draw a character that would be in the fic / the cover art for the fic. So we're going to do a character in the fic that is
Yeah.
represented by these tags that I'm going to pull up using this generator. And then we're just going to have a fun time, aren't we?
I'm a fan of that idea.
I'm a fan of giving you some tags.
That idea is a home run.
Baseball.
Nathan,
Yes, Jacob.
your two tags
Uh-huh.
are baseball. No,
Okay.
that's a joke.
Karina was activated.
That would be crazy.
Your two tags are capitalism
Oh, good.
and
Nathan's favorite thing.
and mythical beings and creatures.
Nathan's second favorite thing. He loves dinosaurs.
So I would love
Am I drawing the money dinosaur?
I would love for you to draw
my
a character
God.
in a fanfic you would write
Yeah.
Okay.
about a capitalistic.
If you had to write a fanfic about like a mythical creature
Yeah.
with strong themes of capitalism,
Yeah.
how would that go,
How
Mr.
would,
Nathan?
How would that go? It might go a little something like this.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon because they hoard all the treasure.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch's dragon.
It's
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug.
Smug.
I want you guys to know.
No,
Yes.
don't.
So I was looking
Let
up.
her,
Not
let
gonna
her
be
speak.
good.
I was looking up baseball fanfics, right?
Yes.
But I was curious about what was under the celebs and real people section of AO3.
Well,
Uh-huh.
you see, Julia.
I
Well-
think it's going to be celebs and real people.
Well, what I wasn't expecting was that it's not like the names of people. It's like Beat Bobby Flay is on here.
Yes.
So it's
How do
Beat
you write
Bobby
a
Flay
fanfic? Is it them beating Bobby Flay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in their fiction, in their wildest
God.
fiction, they go
But
head
how
to
do they
head
beat
with,
him?
probably with a real creative combination of flavors and textures in the food.
I'm
they
very
make.
excited to have the discovering RPF talk
I
during
just-
Nathan's drawing.
Oh yeah, Nathan. I don't want to cut you off.
Don't.
So if you okay.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Permission to go forward with the two discoveries I
Yeah.
made in the
Please.
Beat Bobby
I'm happy
Flay.
to have this conversation. I just think it's funny we got to straight to the We really cut to the chase on this episode.
Yeah, we didn't even get to like vamp on the theme, the prompt.
Sorry.
We did.
We'll get
Dinosaur.
We got
capitalism.
We're doing. I'm drawing the money dragon.
The capitalism dragon.
I'm drawing the money dragon.
Oh my god, it's a Neopets bank man.
I was thinking it's also like Shark Tank, but he's one of the sharks.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he falls in love with one of the people coming in to
Oh my god.
try to get their shit ass
Yeah.
invention funded.
Ugh,
She
man.
pitches like cave security, and he's like, I thought I was all the security the cave needed.
It's like, yeah. Well, have you seen The Hobbit?
He's like, I have. Horrible film.
He just
Disgusting.
He just talks to the Hobbit, and then he goes and flies out of his cave.
Now I'm just thinking about the fanfic where I seduce the bank keeper in
Oh.
Neopets for a better interest rate and to clear out my really bad stock portfolio.
Is that real?
Which part?
The fanfic? Does this fanfic exist?
I wish in my head right now as Nathan was talking about something.
You put it into the universe, so someone might make it a thing.
Julia,
Go crazy. Just make it flattering.
Weren't you about to say something?
Yeah. Sorry, I felt bad, so I tried to steer it back.
No,
into the
you
into the
must.
art.
Now we're steering it back
Okay.
in your direction.
The second story in the Beat Bobby Flay parentheses TV
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
First character Koopa, Bowser, and Peach. Peach Toadstool,
I wasn't
four
ready for
characters.
Koopa, Bowser, Mario.
What's the
Koopa,
pairing?
Bowser, Mario.
No pairing?
Yeah, there is a pairing. It's Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy.
Okay.
What? Wait, why are Bowser and Mario there? Where's Bobby Flay?
Where's Bobby Flay?
He's
Where
here.
is he?
He's here. Okay. Kermit,
Uh-huh.
Miss Piggy, Koopa, Waluigi, Koopa,
That's a
Kermit,
great cast of
Bobby,
characters.
Rachel Ray, Waluigi, Phone Anxiety.
Can you send
Phone
me the
anxiety.
Can you send me the link to this fic? I
it's
want to
just-
read it.
It's just a look into just any brain.
Yeah, one of the
These are the voices in my head, and they have phone anxiety.
you have like your own Inside Out, but it's Bowser, Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, Waluigi,
And Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray.
Honestly, my 5 temperaments.
One of the tags for this fanfic is Bobby Flay is a sore loser. Sorry.
Oh.
Sore looser.
Sore looser.
Gonna lose
Looser.
her.
And he's sore.
Yeah.
No.
Dinosaur?
I do want to say
Ooh.
the third story in this is called Bobby Flay is Evil. And the tags are Bobby Flay ex-reader,
Oh.
Bobby Flay, the Lorax,
No.
Jolly Green Giant.
What?
Okay, perfect.
That's it?
The description is he's evil.
Perfect.
Wow.
I want to just.
So you're telling me that the Lorax and the Jolly Green Giant are also in this fic, but
Yeah.
it's only Reader and Bobby Flay?
So they're just there?
What? They're just there to watch?
Yeah. Maybe they're there to warn him.
You were hoping that the Lorax and the Jolly Green Giant got together because they're opposing colors.
Or joined.
kind of. Okay, yeah.
Because they're opposing colors. You put them next to each other and
Opposites
they.
attract.
Well, they wouldn't look like a pumpkin. The Lorax is too small.
The Jolly Green Giant's huge.
I feel like I should say, don't bother these people,
No,
dear
no.
viewers.
But you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
enjoy.
go enjoy. Be fucking nice.
Bother them by giving them views on their fic.
And then write your own.
Yeah,
Beat
write
Bobby
your own.
Flay fanfic. Come
These
on.
people are embracing their happiness. What's
Yeah.
stopping you?
What's
Honestly-
stopping
What's
you?
Coward.
stopping you?
Honestly, viewer, I think you're the one that we should make fun of for not writing
Damn.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you
More people just need creative outlets, is all I'm saying.
unless you wrote this.
In which case,
Lamau,
Hi.
who wrote this?
We commend you.
Who did this?
Who did this?
Laughing
I-
all crying emoji.
I salute you. I stand and salute you. Metaphorically, I'm not literally going
Yeah.
to stand.
I just feel like if you're a normie, it's very easy to see the most unhinged looking collection of like characters in a fanfic and be like, that's crazy. What a weirdo. And I'm like, No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you've never experienced whimsy.
Yeah.
I
Have
say
some freaking joy in your
that's
life.
crazy. I need to know more.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to know what they get up to.
I think where my head always goes is like, I'm so curious about like the set of inspirations that led to these specific characters
Yeah.
being the ones that are there.
But we are in the celebrities category, so
Yeah. I think
Thanks,
a lot
that's
of it,
us.
just speaking from the vague memories I have of being a child, it just comes from the fact that, oh, these are the things I happen to like see
Yeah.
like day to day. So that's what I have to work with. Let's go. Put
Let's
them in a
go.
room together. That
Yeah.
room is my brain.
You're just looking around
and this
the
is what they
room.
do.
You're just Kaiser Soseing freaking fanfic based
Yeah.
on stuff you see.
The amount of like old ass like doodles on my DeviantArt from like when I was a freshman in high school that are just like the two most random, like it's like the most random thing in the world paired with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I'm like, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Paranoia Agent crossover that I thought of today during English class.
wouldn't that be fun? Let's make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it
absolutely.
exists. It's out there. And it's not hard to find if y'all just stop being lazy about it.
Yeah.
Put on your detective hat, get out your magnifying glass.
Nathan,
Yeah.
what's the idea here? What are we going with?
Yeah.
And are we pitching an idea?
Yeah. Is this a reader POV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's reader POV.
Because he's looking at me some kind of way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's disgusted, but also he's like a little
Well,
intrigued.
because you don't have as much money as him.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
You are the reader insert and you are also poor.
Yeah. You're there pitching him
God. If the reader were me,
your business idea.
Uh-huh.
he could not stand my ass.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, are you looking down on me? Just because you're sitting on a hoard of wealth? You're not even wearing pants. You're like laying dick down in
can't
your gold mountain.
Yeah.
You can't even afford pants, my guy.
I'm not really sure what you're doing here. Is this part of it? Is this a game to you?
Oh, maybe you're there pitching him dragon pants.
You're trying to
Dragon
just give him
pants.
pants.
And he's like, go on. That's what he's saying right now. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
It's like I really like the way my dick feels
Covered
On this
in gold
gold.
coins.
on my gold coins.
But on the other hand, a lot of people call me a weird pervert because I'm always rubbing my dick on gold coins.
Yeah, so if you have a solution to that, I'd be interested to hear it.
Then I keep trying to pay with things with gold coins, and they go, This one didn't touch your wee-wee, did it?"
I say they all did.
At some point,
They might
all
have.
did.
There's no way to know, but
I
they've
don't
all-
always sit in the same spot.
I move around a lot, you know? You got to experience all the coins.
Just for safety, you should assume it has touched my dick. Yes.
This is cute.
Yeah.
And then
I do find him to be a strange pervert.
Yeah, and then you end up kissing or something. I don't know.
But he's like a Dorian Gray, He's like a weird pervert, but he's rich, and so it's hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a painting.
To some people.
Okay. Sorry.
Not Jacob.
Sorry, did I just like make a face at you? My
You
bad.
made a face at me. I'm saying that's why the people who like 50 Shades of Grey like it.
I don't think that's why people like 50
Is-
Shades of
is
Grey.
Is his name Dorian Gray in that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
It's Christian Grey.
Oh, it's Christian Grey. Dorian Gray is
Oh.
the one with the portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famously.
Were you not talking about that one?
I was talking about Christian Grey.
Those
Oh.
are different
50
men.
Shades of Grey.
I was about
Those
to
are
say,
different men.
You're telling me he has like a weird picture?
What they
No.
don't tell you is that the painting ages, but it's like a portrait of the dick up. So,
Yeah.
They always talk
gold
about the
coins
face.
on it.
Yeah.
And there's just more over time. That's where they all go.
If you see the portrait and the dick is all old and wrinkly, you know that the dick in real
Yeah.
life is youthful and
Yeah.
vibrant.
It's
it is.
pristine.
Ooh.
And it go crazy.
And it
It
go
do
crazy.
go crazy. I can't believe that you mixed up Christian Grey and Dorian Gray.
I
Open
like
the
that I followed
schools.
you though. I followed you on that. I was
Yeah.
like, I thought Dorian was the portrait guy, but I'm so bad at names.
I
That,
would have
I guess he's
believed
the 50 Shades of Grey
that,
guy.
that she named him Dorian Gray also.
I
Yeah.
mean,
It's just because it's
The fact that they do have the same last name, I'm not going to discount that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I did not follow you on that. I was like,
That's
I feel like
totally
he's
my bad.
misremembering Dorian Gray, but I also don't remember Dorian Gray. He could be rich and weird and a pervert for all I know.
And that's why I was so confused why you looked so confused. But now I understand why you were so confused. It was
I
really
love
confusing.
I love when we resolve our differences like this.
beautiful. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, so you may as well consume this
Mm.
dragon's kisses.
Oh,
and,
Dang.
and Dick.
and Dick.
It's pristine.
Karina.
That's me.
Okay, Karina.
What?
I'm gonna give you some tags here. You tell me if you like this one,
Okay.
and if you don't, I'll roll more.
Interesting.
Because it's kind of vague, but I think it's kind of funny too.
Okay.
The first tag is bad ideas.
Welcome to Drawfee.
We
And
take your
even
bad ideas.
Badder
Make them
drawings.
even badder.
And the second tag is propaganda.
Ideas and propaganda.
Something
Bad
about-
ideas,
should let me do this.
propaganda,
Bad ideas, propaganda. Bad ideas, propaganda. Turtle power.
I don't dislike it. It is just vague.
It is
Yeah,
vague.
it is vague.
You should let me do these bad ideas.
Yeah,
Is-
bad ideas, propaganda. Can I get one more?
Ooh.
Like another
throw a
tag?
third one in
Yeah,
there.
not to make it any easier for myself, but if it's an option.
I could do that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about marriage?
Malware.
Whoa.
Jacob, you're married to me.
Bad
You can't. You can't.
I'm just floating the idea, to see
How you
I'm just
feel.
testing the waters.
Most timid marriage proposal. How do you feel about marriage?
In front of your wife. Okay.
Or if you want to go wilder, I have shape-shifting.
Ooh.
Bad ideas, propaganda, shape shifting.
Ooh.
It's a werewolf who's a politician. He's gonna take over.
Okay. This is it. Dirty Paws 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
This is what happened next.
God, what is it? Bad ideas.
Propaganda.
Shape-shifting.
Shape-shifting.
Or marriage.
Or marriage.
Or both.
God.
Shape-shifting marriage
is a bad idea.
is a bad idea, right?
Okay.
Seeing you tonight.
Okay. Bad ideas. A propaganda at that werewolf.
Doesn't have to be a werewolf. I just pitched it.
I mean, werewolf is easy.
Okay.
Easy mode. And then I can go on my I can do my werewolf propaganda, which is that they don't have tails.
That's right.
This is like, we don't have tails.
Yeah. It's actually not even a fanfic. It's just in this essay, I will make you agree with me that werewolves shouldn't have tails.
We don't have tails.
Yeah.
Propaganda being pitched by Dr. Robotnik.
Ideas, propaganda, shapeshift. Bad ideas, propaganda, shapeshift. How do I depict this? That's what I'm struggling with. Let me think. Start talking about RPF again or something.
Okay. I'm like truly amazed at the like documentaries that are on this list of celebrities and real people.
Okay.
Documentaries?
Well, like reality shows, but not like reality competition shows.
They got This Old House. They got Rick Steve.
I did see a few shows like house fixing shows.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for.
They got Holmes Family Rescue.
I did see Holmes Family Rescue. Yeah.
Let's go. Is Kermit there?
Okay. I don't see This Old House. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, that's opportunity there.
Yeah. A niche begging to be filled.
Okay. Holmes on Holmes. Yeah. Mike Holmes, Tony Stark, Bruce Banner,
Yes.
Oh, MCU. Very good.
Natasha Romanoff,
Which of
Thor.
course stands for Mike Cinematic Universe. And it's understood that the Mike is Mike Holmes.
Yeah.
There's one that's Holmes on Holmes.
That's awesome.
Combined with the A-Team.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say the A-Teens.
No, A-Team. Which immediately makes me think that this person who wrote this fanfic is like 60, and I love that.
That's great.
The
Yeah.
A-Team is what the A-Teens grew up to be when they were no longer teens.
Yeah, that's like it's like the Muppet Babies prequel series.
Yeah.
But for the A-Team.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have really good news, everyone.
Yeah.
What?
There's a fanfic. Mike Holmes, Carlisle Cullen, Esme Cullen,
Mhm.
Let's
Emmett
go.
Cullen.
Yeah.
That's so many Cullens.
The Cullens, they're all here.
How's he gonna react to all those vampires, man? He's just like a normal Canadian man.
There's one that's Holmes on Holmes with Adam Lambert.
Oh,
The-
now
the
we're cooking.
That's-
Singer of Queen.
That's so specific, yes.
He's got a problem with his home, I bet.
Well, Mike inspects Adam's tour set.
His
Oh.
tour set.
His tour set.
Oh, I was like, torso?
I was thinking
A
torso as
A
well.
torso corset? Where else does it go?
Because y'all are like, you're saying it like tour,
Tour.
but I say tour.
Tour?
Tour.
Transatlantic
tour.
motherfucker over here.
Tour.
Tour.
There's also one of Holmes on Holmes with Stargate Atlantis.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Mike fixes Atlantis.
Yes. It wouldn't have sunk, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's so good at waterproofing.
He is. That is his number one priority. You're right. He's like, here's your problem. You're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have you tried not being that?
You got an idea, Karina?
I think
Should I keep vamping?
I think I've made something that makes sense in my head specifically
Okay,
by
us with it.
reassociating on my own ideas.
please.
Enemies to lovers. One of them is of the werewolves shouldn't have tails camp.
Oh.
And the other one thinks they should.
Is the other one a werewolf with a tail?
I think so.
Oh.
I think that's what I'm going with because I started drawing wolves.
Yes.
Wolves men.
I think that's really good.
This is like Zootopia.
Yeah, and then they
But
fuck.
the crux of the conflict is just there are werewolves with tails and werewolves without tails.
Yeah.
and they live in a werewolf-based society.
But I'm thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
and this doesn't make any sense now that I think about it.
What?
Okay, what?
I was like, maybe they're like werewolves all the time. But I'm like, I guess you're not a werewolf if you're it all the
Then you're-
time.
Then you're just a wolf.
You're just a wolf
You're just
guy.
like a wolf man.
Just a anthro wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets rid of the shape shifting. They have to be
Yeah,
able to,
yeah, you're
to
right.
shift their
Yeah.
shape.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
they shifted into a wolf man
And they liked it
they
so
stayed
much.
there.
They were like, I don't
I want to go back.
yeah.
I wouldn't go back if I was a wolf man.
Look. Let me ruminate on this. It's gonna make sense when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
It makes sense right now.
Yeah.
I'm fully on board.
I mean, what are the downsides of being a wolf
nothing.
man?
Not.
You're strong. You're hot.
I guess if you get wet, you probably smell bad faster.
I mean, humans smell bad when they get wet too.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you can have
it
the
just-
tail.
it just lingers, the wetness. It's harder to get dry if you're covered in.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
don't
have to go
care.
into one of those scary dryers that makes you scream.
Oh, yeah. They'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
But I guess you can just do like one of them whole full body shakes like dogs do.
Oh, that does seem satisfying.
Yeah.
I do want to do that.
I've always
sometimes.
wanted to do that, yeah.
If it's a society where everyone is a wolfman,
Yeah.
they probably have the big dryers like in their house.
Oh, true.
They got like a shower, and then right next to it is the drying chamber.
Yeah.
Do you think they have one like you know how you have like a little entryway into your house sometimes? If you have a bougie house, you got an entryway. That's
Yeah.
like a little hallway.
Little foyer.
Yeah. Do you think like the foyer is like a little drying booth, like an optional drying booth, so if you come in after it rains?
Could be.
I like it.
It's a dual purpose. So
Maybe they'll
that's
just
right
be-
next to the bathroom.
Mhm.
So you can dry there if you came in from the rain or if you got out of the tub.
I think we need Mike Holmes. on this.
Oh yeah, Mike
he would
Holmes
fix
should
Werewolf
be...
Society.
How,
Yeah.
how
He's
does
the-
he fit in?
He's the only non-werewolf.
He's like, oh my god, all these
Well, he
wolves
did it
are
with
so
the
wet.
vampires.
Yeah, if he did fine with the Cullens, so
Well, maybe it'll be more of like different styles of werewolf.
right.
Okay,
Yeah. This one will be more like this style
Oh
of
my
werewolf.
gosh.
this is one with human ears
The chemistry
and the wolf ears.
between these two already
Oh, yeah.
is incredible. Off the charts.
I want them to kiss. Oh, I want them to kiss. And they're smooching. I want them to kiss.
Yeah, and then this guy's just like, you're not a real werewolf, you're a furry. And the furry's like, I'm valid, you're old and stupid, and I hate you. And they're protesting each other. And then they kiss.
And then they kiss.
They can't admit their attraction.
Yeah.
Damn, it's like a Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
Werewolves.
except it's two werewolves who hate each other.
And they both live at the end.
Yeah.
Get wrecked,
Yeah.
Shakespeare. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of this.
And they're not always wolves.
Shakespeare didn't write about this. Is he
No.
truly a writer?
Shakespeare didn't fucking write anything I care about.
No.
Yeah. Where's his fanfic?
Tale of Two Cities? I don't even know what those two cities
He
are.
didn't write that.
He didn't do that one.
What the fuck?
That's not a play. That's a
That was-
book.
Yeah, that's a whole ass
That's
book
a different.
by a different author.
Well, he didn't write that, did he?
Right.
No.
He didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't do that one.
You know what else he didn't write? 50 Shades.
No. He doesn't know shit about Dorian Gray.
He's wearing like Scooby-Doo ass werewolf.
Is the other one going to be wearing clothes too, or is that like another difference?
I have no idea. I'm really flying by the seat of my pants here.
I just really like the intricacy of being like, this one guy's like, werewolves should not have tails. They should be scary and hideous, and they should wear shirts.
And the shirt should be a little ripped to
And the
indicate
yeah.
that you were once a human man.
Yeah, check this out. Turns into a wolf.
And the other one's like, no, werewolves should be cute and sexy
Yeah.
and naked.
And they don't wear any clothes.
And they have a big tail.
And they're wolves all the time.
And they have big, beautiful eyes and kissable lips.
Yeah. I don't even know why he's wearing a shirt, and how am I going to show that he has like no tail and human legs?
No pants.
Yeah.
He's wearing like little booty shorts.
He has to be wearing
You heard
something.
you heard the lady. Little booty shorts.
Okay.
Little booty short. Please booty short this werewolf.
That's an outfit. Button down collar shirt and booty shorts.
It's my outfit to protest the other werewolves.
It's a really popular look.
I'm going out to yell at the other werewolves that I hate. Not looking like that, you aren't.
Show off those human legs.
Show them that you're shape-shifting.
You got this. You got this.
And make sure your bulge is showing.
Yeah.
Your human bulge.
Yeah, they both got bulge.
The other one's like, no, you should have a wolf dick.
You should have a tuft of fur to hint at the fact that you've got a great wolf dick.
I didn't say it. That wasn't me.
Lines Shakespeare
Oh
could
my
never
God,
even
that
dream
too
of.
much.
I didn't say it. I was just speaking as the wolf. I put myself in the mind of the
Nathan would never
character.
say that.
I
He's
just,
in
that-
character.
That's just what
Big, hairy
the drawing you've made
eyes.
made me think of.
Yeah, this fanfic rules.
It's really good.
Instant classic.
It's actually funny that you said hairy thighs when technically they're less hairy than the rest of them because they're human legs with hair on them instead of wolf fur covering the whole body.
Technically, fur and hair are different things. So he could have hairy legs, and the rest of them is just covered in fur.
I've
This
been owned.
concept sucks.
Does he have a gun?
That's his hand.
Oh, that's his hand. I thought he had a holster.
Why would he need a holster? He's a werewolf.
He's open carry. He believes in open carry.
This is my new OC. The werewolf with like just strong human thighs and a gun. And he dresses like
Strongly
this.
believes in open carry.
Yeah, but that's not a controversial opinion in this world. It's just whether or not they should have tails.
Yeah. This is a very toxic, like, male-driven society.
Well, it's because they don't have access to silver bullets, so they just shoot each other, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's just like a deterrent.
It's just like it just makes them feel cool.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel good to get shot
No.
by a normal bullet, but it's not going to kill you.
Yeah. It's not going to cause serious injury
not-
in this society.
It's not as much of an issue
this-
in the fantasy
yeah.
world that we've created here.
It's a fiction.
It's fiction.
Yeah, that's what the fic stands for in fanfic.
Yeah.
In case you wanted to learn something today.
In the year of our Lord 2025, we want to live in fantasy worlds.
Yeah.
We made it up. It's fiction. You know that video of like all the dude from Factor Fiction or whatever?
Jonathan Frakes.
Jonathan Frakes. It's
Yeah.
like a
Jonathan
supercut of
Frakes?
him being like,
We
it
made
didn't
up.
happen.
Didn't happen.
We made it
Not
up.
this time.
It's fiction.
He's in his plaid shirt with his thighs out.
Oh, they're holding protest signs. The entire time I thought he was holding like Cloud's Buster sword.
Yeah, and it just has the propaganda written on it.
Cloud's Buster Sword would be a great sign to bring to
Yeah, that's what I'm bringing to the next protest.
Just
Okay, let's
write
just-
your position on Cloud's Buster Sword.
The one werewolf's just a massive weeb.
You have a gun. All I need is my Buster sword.
I'll chop the bullet in twain.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Okay. This is going to be one of those ones that we're going to do the heavy lifting in the render.
Yes.
Because I'm getting tired of
I
working
mean,
on it.
you presented yourself with a lot to draw.
These
so.
guys look pretty strong. They can probably
Yeah.
do a lot of heavy lifting.
Gross.
You know that like the tensions boil over. They start fighting. They get into a physical altercation.
Yeah.
We just start
And that
humping each
slowly
other.
turns
Oh.
sexual.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I was just saying it in like more of a tasteful way.
Couldn't be me.
Well, I think there are multiple fics that get written about this world, and so the level of
You talking about two wolves?
yeah, talking about two wolves.
Move over, all you other two blank whatever.
Two rats.
Two rats is fucking over.
Yeah.
Two rats made it this far.
Yeah, two rats dead. Two demons hasn't updated in almost 5 years. That stupid bitch who drew it. So lazy.
She likes to put things out in the world, but then not complete them.
Yeah.
Like two wolves.
Two paws, too dirty.
Two paws.
This.
Really? I think it's great.
I love
Yeah.
it.
They're gonna do some real nasty kisses.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be all scratched up.
Tails.
They're gonna need to lick their wounds.
I miss my wife. Are valid.
Tails are kawaii.
And then the other one sign just says, "No, they aren't."
Dude, that's an
Showing
incredible
up to the
sign.
protest with my Buster sword that says "Nuh-uh." Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh, really good.
Well, I've done my wolf anthros for the day.
Karina, thank you.
I
Thank
can
you.
go to bed now.
What a gift!
Go to sleep. We'll let Julia take us home.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, Jacob, I'm ready
Yeah.
for my prompts.
I got a good one here for you, Julia.
Okay.
Your first tag is summoning.
Okay.
And your second tag is secret messages.
Ooh.
Okay, is summoning like the opposite of giving? It's giving.
It's summoning.
It's summoning.
That wouldn't be an opposite.
That'd be like the same.
It'd be a synonym.
A synonym.
A cinnamon.
So it's
A summonym.
It's summoning, and what's the other one?
Secret messages. Unless you want a different one. I can give you a different one if you don't like that.
Summoning secret messages.
Would you prefer friends to lovers legal terminology?
Phoenix Wright?
Ace Attorney ass.
No.
Our dating contract.
Summoning
secret messages. Secret massages.
Secret massages.
Ooh.
No, not massages.
Secret massages is kind of saucy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very soft euphemism.
Hey, man, you look real relaxed today. Did you get a massage? No.
Who told you I got a massage? Because they're wrong.
Okay, I think I got it.
I don't even know what that
world
is.
Where massages are illegal. Secret massages.
No, my muscles are really tight right now, like always.
Ugh.
Not to be vulgar as usual, but to me it was giving like that one freaky couple who just like, they play footsie under the table
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
like giggling a lot and you're just like,
just like,
stop.
stop.
You're being so weird right now. We're at the steak and shake. Go away.
It's the least horny place on earth.
Playing footsie at the steak and shake.
That'd
a
be
steak and
crazy if
shake?
it actually happened in fiction. Anyway, summoning.
My idea
Yes.
is that you have some like students, like she's a student of like a witchy school, and she like, became friends with someone at another school, and they're like not allowed to talk to each other.
Romeo and Juliet.
Nomeo and Juliet.
A tale of two schools.
Tale of two gnomes. Sorry, kitties.
And so she summons.
So she summoned. They like have a little spirit thing that they summon to send messages back and forth.
Which is illegal.
That's cute.
I thought it was cute.
And
is
also
cute.
they open carry.
No, that's the other one.
That's the wolves.
They have to protect themselves from the werewolves.
They're not in the same universe.
Same universe.
Who said who?
Is it the same universe?
They're all
Julia?
in the Mike cinematic universe.
Right, yeah.
With Mike
Mike's-
Holmes.
Oh, right.
Mike
Yeah,
Holmes
yeah, yeah.
is the is the through
Oh.
line. He's the key.
Okay,
That
I
connects-
misunderstood.
Mike Holmes is
He
here,
walks
too.
between worlds.
Yeah, he connects the realms.
He built the home of the two werewolves who kiss.
So this is kind of also like a forbidden love, like
Well, I don't know if it. Well, maybe they're just like long distance. Maybe they're friends and they like don't know how to. They don't have phones in this universe or something.
You did
and-
say friends to lovers, that's all.
Yeah.
You can write your own fanfic
Yeah, it's-
about it, dear viewer.
it feels like you're trying to make it less exciting
Oh,
for
I'm
some
sorry.
reason.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't really
I'm
know
sorry.
why. I'm trying to figure out.
I support whatever you want to do.
Sometimes just trying to maintain a friendship while you're at school is
That shit's hard.
It's hard. It's compelling. It's relatable.
And then when one of your friends is a werewolf,
Yeah.
it gets even
And
harder.
when one of your friends is Mike Holmes, and he's always traveling between realms.
Fixing everyone's houses.
It's like, Mike, you never have time to just catch up. You're always fixing other people's homes, but what about your own?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm in Atlantis right now.
It's deep in the ocean.
There's a really big wave coming.
And I have to waterproof
I have to
Atlantis.
waterproof all of Atlantis. The gods are furious.
Thankfully, my son is here with me to help waterproof half the city, and also my daughter is here to put down a couple throw pillows.
If this episode doesn't lead to at least one, like, Mike Holmes fixes Drawfee episode or fanfic.
Mike Holmes walks into Karina's apartment.
He would love my apartment.
Why does
I don't
it smell
know.
like burnt food from another apartment here?
Yeah,
We gotta
that is
smell-proof it.
literally not my problem. My apartment is adorable.
It is adorable. And then he discovers Sunny in the corner. Or you put
Ignore
him in the
that.
closet again.
Hide Sunny in the closet, and he's like, "Now we just need to check this closet."
What in the world?
Ignore him.
Is it a skeleton?
Yeah.
Ooh.
How's a skeleton gonna deliver a message?
Well, he's a spirit skeleton.
Yeah.
How does skeleton gonna deliver the message?
Is this Summon Skull?
Summon Skull doesn't look anything like this. You're thinking of Skull Servant, who looks much more similar.
But she's summoning him, and he has a skull.
No,
Nathan's he's onto something.
Summon Skull has big horns.
Summon Skull is thick.
Yeah,
He's got
What
a
are we
thick
talking
neck.
about?
Summon Skull is like beefy.
Is
Talking
it
about
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yugi.
Yeah.
Yugi's-O.
Oh, he's a little scribe. He's writing it down.
Yeah.
So she summons him to just fucking write a letter.
Take a message.
Well, then he travels
Then he
interdimensionally and then delivers it.
He's a full message delivery service. He writes it down and then goes and brings it.
The look on her face is like she's telling him to send the message that she's not going to be able to make it to the birthday party this weekend. Something came up. She's really
Yeah.
busy.
They don't have mail in this universe either.
Well, they're just not allowed to
They
send
don't have
messages
infrastructure.
between the magic academies.
This is Skull Servant.
It does
Wow,
look like
it
Skull
does look like
Servant.
Skull Servant.
Oh, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age, and there's
Ooh.
a skeleton guy
Skeleton.
named Manfred,
And he's a
Manfred.
skeletal servant.
and he's a skeletal servant. So I was thinking about him.
Ooh.
He's gonna have a little.
I guess
rucksack.
probably a lot of skeleton servants look pretty similar.
Yeah,
to
they
each
all
other.
look kind of similar
Kind of look like skeletons.
because they're skeletons.
Yeah, you lose a lot of your identifying features when you become
Yeah.
a skeleton.
There's always going to be slight differences, but a lot of the features are very samey.
I like that skeletons, if they have their mouth open, they just all look like they're screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just be surprised.
If I suddenly didn't have all my flesh and skin, I'd be surprised. That's for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you really though?
I think
I'm not sure about
I think
that.
I'd be surprised.
I think you're exaggerating.
Unless someone told me you're about to lose all your flesh and skin,
Somebody told me.
I'd be upset
lost your flesh
still.
and
skin.
But I guess I'd be less surprised.
and then it
and
actually
more just
happens and you're
upset.
just doing like the surprised blinking, but you don't have eyelids anymore.
Yeah. Or eyes.
Yeah, so you're just you don't have eyebrows either, so
Yeah.
your mouth just hangs open a little
Skull-
bit and
yeah,
it looks
it's
like,
like-
you're screaming.
That's your only expressive tool now is your mouth being open or closed.
Yeah,
You have nothing else.
I'm either grinning or screaming. Those are the only two.
or chattering.
Oh, yeah.
You can do some chattering.
Oh, this is cute though. This is pretty.
I want it to be like she's in her dorm room.
Which is, of course, a tower.
Yeah.
She's got her like herbs drying in the window.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For her potions
Her
class.
potions.
Potions.
Your homework is to dry your herbs.
Who was that?
That's
Who was that? Who
that's-
said that?
That's the potions teacher. Professor Snip.
Nah.
It's not related to any existing properties.
No problematic
completely original.
properties that exist. It's original.
Brand
guy.
new guy.
Okay, we
And
got
boy, is he a pisser.
He
got some
pissed.
books. I'm not going to draw the rest because I'll just be here all day. Please appreciate my growth in not drawing
Yeah.
the entire background.
I
today.
do actually. But I also just like when you draw a scene.
Thank you.
We'll get a scene in the render, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
already a great scene.
There we go.
You've already made a scene in this episode.
Did I?
with your behavior.
Yeah, when you read out a bunch of RPF fics
Bobby Flay.
and then helped Jacob believe that Dorian Gray was the main character of 50 Shades of Grey.
You made me seem so foolish.
I did that.
You did it.
And you made me feel so lost. Like, damn, I really don't remember what Dorian Gray was about.
I'm just so bad at names that anyone says a very incorrect name, and I go, yeah, that's probably right. I guess I'm probably wrong here.
I'm just gonna go along
I'm
with
just gonna
it.
go with it. Yeah. So this is maybe she's nervous because she's like saying only slightly veiled confession to this person on the other side.
Oh, so it is friends to lovers.
She's like,
Yeah.
what do you think about marriage? As a
Their-
concept.
Their first message was they like found each other on some like witchy forums about wolves that have human legs or not, or tails, and like which side they were on, and then they just like started connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They agreed with each other.
Yeah. Which side of the argument they took, you'll never know.
You'll
That's
have to
up to
tell
you.
us. Comment
Yeah.
down below.
Two witches.
Two witches.
Two witches.
Write it.
Please.
Please. This is it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a nice note to end on.
Yeah, pleasant. And not at all vulgar
No.
like the
No.
rest of us.
Yes.
Mike Holmes.
Well,
if you are Mike Holmes, subscribe to our Patreon.
Even
Close.
if you're not Mike Holmes, you can subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
pretend to be Mike Holmes,
I think the majority of our patrons are not Mike Holmes.
yeah, 90%.
yeah.
At least 90.
But if enough
Yeah.
of you claim it, we will make a special channel in our Discord server called Mike Holmes Roleplay.
Ooh.
The greatest fanfic of all. So look out for that.
Living fanfic. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing, whether you're Mike Holmes or not.
Yeah. You're still valid if you're
You're
not
still
Mike
valid.
Holmes.
And you'll be even more valid if you check out our merch store.
Mhm.
Each piece of merch you get makes you more valid as a person.
That's true.
And then we are streamers on Twitch.
We are.
We're fighting streamers.
We are fighting streamers, and you can watch us fight.
Mike Holmes.
Mike Holmes.
Live.
Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Cage match, and we're not even going to charge you for it because it's a
Nope.
lie.
Yep.
But we stream other things.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.